This is Perel speaking. I'm saying some highlights from the week, which I'm also performing. I remember on the first day having my hand on Oscar's back. His back was warm and activated. He was wearing a neon yellow shirt. He twisted and turned when I moved my hand down his back. It was easy to dance with him. Jean-P and I massaged each other, feathering each other's necks and heads. Our bodies were warm and vibrating, and the air around us was fluid. Kiki and I performed monkey and tree, our backs to each other. I was tree and she was monkey. She slowly poured her weight into my neck, shoulders, back, and hips, and slid down my left side onto the floor. We all went out to Lake Evearitt. We were assigned to guide each other, one person with eyes open, one person with eyes closed. I guided Leisha. They were uncomfortable at first being led, and then they gave in. On our last round, I brought them onto the grass and laid them down on their back. I did a shadow dance across their eyes. They looked up and they saw so many branches, multiple trees, up through the leaves, looking up into the sky, and they giggled. And then for the site-specific performances, Eddie and I danced across from each other on the walkway. We made eye contact. He was leaning against the eucalyptus tree, and I was in the grass. We guided each other toward one another with our hands, gesturing like waves, bringing each other toward one another slowly. And then we wrapped our bodies around each other like snakes, holding on to one another as we each made an arabesque, and then slipping away across the walkway, maintaining eye contact. Later on in that performance, Neve led us into a sachet across the walkway to face Lake Evearitt all together. I need to remember that we did a negative space exercise, and I partnered with Marc. Marc was so gentle with his head, his hands. I enjoyed putting my face and head and arms around his body, his wheelchair. It felt like we were going across one long line into eternity. And then that duet with June, where we exchanged assistive devices. She took my cane and I sat in her wheelchair. She brought the cane up to me and we both gripped it and we locked eyes for a long time together. That, and then even this morning, Greg, Yulia, and I in a line, sitting together, doing the phrase work, making jokes about pretending that we all had long hair and we were like, De Keersmacher or Beyonce. Thank you, everyone, for all of your dancing. I will feel it in my body. in the future.